There's a theory that life isn't real, that we're all just part of some big simulation. And if you look into it, people much smarter than I am have said that mathematically it's more likely that we are in a simulation than us not being in one. And sometimes some really weird stuff happens that makes people think that they have seen a glitch in the simulation, or what some people might refer to as a glitch in the Matrix, which is obviously after the movie, which I haven't seen The Matrix, don't come for me. I just haven't seen it. But in very good news, with the advent of social media and TikTok, we can all have a look at these glitches and determine what we think about them. Now, some of the TikToks that people post of glitches in the Matrix, I'm not gonna lie, some of them are pretty goofy. However, a lot of them do truly freak me out. And maybe that's because I'm a big believer that we are just in a simulation, but to be honest, I don't really care. Or maybe it's because I've had my own experience of seeing glitches in the Matrix. The most recent and most, I'd like to say, not scary of the ones that I've seen, and I was with my niece when I saw this, was we were on the Dart, which if you don't know is like an inner-city train in Dublin that goes along the coast. And I don't remember where exactly we were passing, but you could see the sea anyway. And you could see the white tips of the waves, but none of them were moving. I'm not joking, like me and my niece, it was a big stretch of water and we were both looking at it for ages, and I pointed it out to her and she was looking at it going, no, they're not moving. This is really weird. I tried to single in on specific waves to make sure I wasn't just not seeing it properly because I was looking at the bigger picture, and they were not moving at all. So that's the kind of thing that we're going to look at today. We're going to see other people's experiences of glitches in the Matrix, but I will say, again, this is something that really freaks me out, so bear with me for this. Maybe you think I'm overreacting, but let's see. Before we get started though, I want to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by the absolutely wonderful Atlas VPN. I've been using Atlas VPN for ages now, and right now you can get a 3-year plan of Atlas VPN for a massive discount of just $1.99 a month if you use the link in my description. If you're not entirely sure what a VPN is or why you'd want to use it, it's a virtual private network. This makes all of your internet traffic go through an encrypted tunnel, which hides your IP address and online activity and protects you from things like spying or the dangers of public Wi-Fi. I do travel a lot, so I always make sure that I have a VPN on whenever I do need to use public Wi-Fi, because it is so not worth it to not use it and just have some horrible stuff happen. And as an added safety feature, Atlas VPN has a data breach monitor, which automatically lets you know if any of your personal information has been breached. So this can be things like your email address, username, password, or even more serious stuff like your social security numbers. I'm so thankful for this data breach monitor because it has told me several times when my passwords have been breached, which I would have never assumed would have happened, but it did, and I managed to change all my passwords and make sure everything had 2FA on it, and I'm all safe now. But there are some other amazing features of using Atlas VPN besides safety. For one, it allows you to access shows on streaming services that aren't actually available in your country. I told you guys this before, but I genuinely just use this VPN all the time to watch Ancient Aliens on Netflix because it is not available in Ireland. And as well as that, Atlas VPN can help you save money, which might sound confusing, but things are priced differently depending on where you are in the world. So if you turn on your VPN to look like you're somewhere else in the world, where a service like maybe Netflix or Spotify is cheaper, then you can get that service for the cheaper price. Anyway, I seriously love Atlas VPN so much. It's available on all devices. It is super fast to use and really, really easy to turn on. You just switch it on, it can connect automatically, or you can pick a country and then you're done. That's it, you're protected. So if you would like to get Atlas VPN, you can get a massive, massive, massive discount on a 3-year plan for just $1.99 a month if you click the link in my description, and I would absolutely recommend that you do that. Thank you Atlas VPN so much for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get on with the rest of it.
Right, there's been a fucking glitch in the system. I've got to get out there. Please fucking listen to me. Listen to me. This is real. Like, I'm literally shaking in my boots. My friend, right, comes around mine all the time. She's the only one that comes around mine that would leave anything here. The only person that comes around is my boyfriend, so it's irrelevant because it's girls' clothes, whatever. Anyway, my friend finished work at 11 PM, came around mine, so literally half an hour ago, she got to mine. She was wearing this black Jim King coat, what she always wears, right? Oh, yeah. She's gone to hang it up. There's another one of the same exact same fucking coat, same size, everything. I've never owned this coat in my life. I don't have a jacket, anything like that. They are the same. Literally, life is not real. Life is not real.
Right, so she's at home, her friend goes to hang up her jacket, and she sees that there's another identical jacket, and the poster does not have the same one, so it's just appeared out of absolutely nowhere. It just freaks me out. What do? You go, you look at one of your items, and you see you suddenly have two of them? Like, how does that make any sense? And this seems to be a common thing that occurs as well within these glitch in the Matrix videos. A lot of the times I see ones about people who have a broken nail lying around identical to their nails, but their nails are all still intact.
I'm in crisis. I just found half of a green nail in my bathroom on the floor. I have all of my nails. The only other person who I know who has green nails is Morgan Bagby, who also has all of her nails. What is this? If you've been to my house and you're my friend and you had on green nails and you broke one here and I just didn't remember that, please DM me immediately because I'm freaked out.
And even weirder than the broken nail thing, because obviously somebody could break their nail, get it replaced, and then make a video. That is something that people could do. But there was this one TikTok of this person who was saying that they had a broken Apple Pencil that still worked fine, but it was broken. And suddenly they had two of them. Just out of nowhere.
I'm having a glitch in the Matrix moment right now because I have an Apple Pencil. I can afford one Apple Pencil. And when I was babysitting in Colorado, the family had a dog and the dog got into my backpack and it took said Apple Pencil and it chewed it. And I know that it's my Apple Pencil because there's this piece missing. There's supposed to be a white plastic and the dog chewed it and the cap is missing, so it just lives like this on my iPad on a case. It's lived on my iPad on a case, right? Why is there two Apple Pencils? And both of them are missing said plastic ring and the cap. This was under my couch, and this one was on my iPad. I was like, this lives on my iPad.
This is just so bizarre to me. Completely and utterly bizarre, and I can't see any way that somebody could see that and find it normal. Because sometimes, we all lose things, or we find things that we didn't know we had, and we just kind of brush over it and go, oh, that's fine. But to see an Apple Pencil that you only have one of, which is broken in a very specific way, I didn't even know they could break like that, but broken in a very specific way, and then suddenly you find one under your couch and one on your iPad, and they're both broken in the exact same way. I just, no. No. I would simply throw the iPad out. There's a lot of theories around these kind of glitches where things are just in a space that you can't reach, or things appear out of nowhere. Some people say it's things coming in and out of a different dimension. Other people say that it's literally just a glitch or a rendering issue, like people in the comments were joking. But there's a whole big thing of people suddenly appearing out of nowhere. So this person is just trying to take a video of herself, I assume on holidays. It looks like probably on holidays. She just does a little walk, does a turn and a smile for the camera, and then suddenly from behind her, a group of people just walk out that weren't there before. I've watched this video so many times trying to see if those people really were somewhere. They were just at a weird angle that you couldn't see them properly, or they seemed further away than they were. But I can't find any other explanation for this except for these people just appeared out of thin air. Now I'm gonna introduce something here which is sometimes considered a glitch in the Matrix, and other times it's considered its own phenomenon that's completely unrelated. And you've probably heard of it before. It's called the Mandela Effect. I'll read you out one definition that's written here of it. The Mandela Effect refers to a situation in which a large mass of people believe that an event occurred when it did not. So essentially this is when a huge group of people remember something happening one way, but it turns out that that's not how it happened at all. And one example that gets brought up on TikTok a lot is to do with Macaulay Culkin, because a lot of people thought that he had died, but it turned out that he didn't. And actually, I was one of the people who thought that too.
So I don't know about you, but in my reality, this guy died.
Yeah, man. Earlier when I watched this video, I jumped up out of my bed like, damn, somebody else was thinking the same shit I was thinking. Because, yeah, I was like 7 years old watching TV, and I seen like a news coverage talking about that dude. He had died of an overdose. He had overdosed at the age of 25. And I know it wasn't just an overdose and then he survived, went to rehab, something like that. It wasn't that. He had died at the age of 25. I remember that because I didn't know I knew he was like the kid from Home Alone, but I'm seeing him on TV like, oh, that dude's older now. So that's how I knew, because I was like young. And they said he died 25 years old. So this little Mandela thing could be something to it. I don't know.
So people are asking, are we all just remembering this wrong? Is this just a glitch in the simulation? Have loads of us jumped into a different reality? Because reality jumping is another big theory that goes around on TikTok as well. And actually, I have my own experience with reality jumping, which was quite horrifying. So maybe I'll talk about that another time. And maybe that's actually going to be a video for another time as well, to go into those stories. So do let me know in the comments what you thought of all of these. And if you don't want to leave me a comment about that, then leave me a comment letting me know if you've ever experienced a glitch in the matrix of your own. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It really helps me out. If you want to support the channel, you can become a patron or a YouTube member. There's links to that in the description. And if you want to keep up with me personally, you can follow me on social media. I'm VangelinaSkov everywhere. Or you can check out my vlog channel, which is also linked in the description. Also, don't forget, link in my description if you would like to get 3 years of Atlas VPN for just $1.99 a month. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and have a wonderful day. Bye.